It's been a long time.
Very long time.
It's been a long time.
Now we're comfortable. This isn't the most. Wow. I told you we're living comfortable now, son.
I've been waiting for this my entire life.
His whole life is dependent on this moment,
Right here, right now.
and we're doing it.
Look how comfortable I am, and you're not. I think you've always been uncomfortable on this show.
I'm an uncomfortable guy,
Let me just pop the chest a little bit.
you know?
You think I could show nip on tube?
I've seen a lot of nips on the tube.
Yeah. Good to be back, right?
Very great to be back. The best.
Yeah, we're back here, Juice Boys Podcast.
Summer
live.
extravaganza.
Summer extravaganza, summer 2022, one of the best summers, got 2017 vibes. We are live from our new studio in Montgomery, Alabama.
Montgomery, Alabama, we moved.
Yeah, we moved to Montgomery, Alabama for the people.
By the people.
For the people and the weather.
Yeah, and
we just feel like it's a place that's good for us.
it smells decent, you know? The atmosphere's decent.
Yeah.
I wanted to go from somewhere that was cool to somewhere decent, so it makes me feel better about myself. So, what's up, ugly bitches?
Yeah. How you been?
Been moving a lot, you know? Been going in and out of Alabama. And now I'm in Holbrook.
Holbrook.
But now we're just been chilling, working, keeping it busy. Finally, me and you both had time finally to just be like, we need to do a podcast one more time. People been asking.
Yeah, so, for those wondering where we've been.
Nobody knows.
Where you been?
Okay. I didn't want anyone to know where I've been.
Mm-hmm.
Because of how crazy, the stuff I've been doing. But you hear all these stories coming out about how they're seeing more and more paraphernalia flying through the skies unidentified.
Yeah, objects.
So I've just been hunting.
You've been hunting them down.
Yeah.
What have you found?
I found out that we're not alone.
We're not alone?
If you think we're alone, Afagul. Been watching Sopranos. With the UFOs while I'm hunting.
Fucking Janice.
Yeah. Fucking decapitate.
Yeah. Fucking decapitate fucking flying objects. You believe that crap?
Yeah, I do. I do believe that shit. But honestly, where have I been? I've just been music and working in music and just living summer. It's been nice out almost every other day.
That's great.
Just trying to be outside, getting a little tan on, getting darker than I should.
That's great.
What have you been up to,
I have been protesting the Roe v. Wade decision since it's even before they reversed it. I've been out there night and day, tirelessly, just with the women, with the men. Both sides, just picketing.
He's a bi-protester.
I had the signs, had all sorts of signs. I spent a lot of time making signs. Pick it up, put them on the show.
All right, we're about to bring Sally D on the show. Hold on. Hello? Hey, I'm just letting you know you're on the show.
I'm what?
You're on the show.
Again?
Yeah.
I gotta get changed.
Shut
up, both of you guys. I hate you both.
No, you don't. You love us.
What are we talking about right now?
I was just talking about how I've been, picketing and protesting the Roe v. Wade decision, lately.
Do you even know what Roe v. Wade is?
Yeah, I knew what Roe v. Wade was before you were born.
Jackasses, both of you.
Hey, man, I gotta pay the bills.
I was just calling to say hey. So, hey, enjoy your show.
All right.
Hey.
Enjoy Jersey.
Thanks, man. Bye.
All right, bye. Thanks, man.
Like I said, yeah.
He doesn't protest. That man doesn't go outside.
He's
Everyone
never
knows that.
protested
Everyone
a day
knows
in
that.
his
Let me lower
life.
this. I'm getting a little loud here. I'm upset.
But picketing, I had signs.
He had two signs because he's a bi-pictorial picker. Play both fields.
Two signs. One of them, I just came up with, first day out of the blue when I felt like the tides were turning. This sign said, "Free my children."
Okay.
Free my children.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was a big hit.
I had one.
A little misleading.
Mine was very misleading because I joined you that one day when you were on the guy side. I didn't want to. I was just there. He's asked me to hang out, and next thing I know, I'm at a picket, and I had to come up. You don't show up to one of those with no sign.
Yeah.
So I said, my son said, "Hell no, my daughter's not a hoe."
That's a good one.
That was like, I was in my head. I was like, "What's the most whitest thing I could write?"
Hell no, my daughter's not a hoe.
Yeah, because she doesn't have to worry about. I don't have a kid. They don't know that. You know.
My second sign.
But is she?
My second sign said Roe v. D. Wade.
I wonder if my next sign's gonna be D Wade driving a Rover.
D. Wade driving a Rover, move on over.
Yeah, and it says defense.
Defense. Defense.
That's what I'm gonna start doing at these things now. I'm just gonna start going there and screaming defense with a defense.
How about it's like the Miami Heat logo, but instead of a basketball going through, it's a baby's head with a check mark, saying that this is okay
To dunk babies.
to dunk babies.
And if you choose to.
It's a woman's right.
Yeah.
To be able to dunk a baby.
My whole thing is that there's a lot of guys that voted for this.
It's a weird thing.
I feel like a guy shouldn't vote for that.
The answer to the solution is more signs.
That's what it seems like everyone does. Like, when in doubt, sign it out. When in doubt, you gotta. If you don't have a sign, then what are we doing?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, people. It's like, and that's what Twitter is now. People just writing signs all day. That's all it is. It's just what we would say back in the 80s, but now we could write it on our phones. So Twitter's just a big sign.
Yeah. What has happened since Elon is buying Twitter?
He's not anymore.
He's not anymore.
Because the guy who has the most of the shares said, nah.
Fuck that guy.
Saudi Arabians.
I thought money talks and
well, when you have more
democracy
money,
takes a step aside.
When you have more money than them, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I thought money's the root of anything.
Money is the root of everything, literally.
Nibble.
Especially new trees. You can't plant a new tree if you don't have money for it.
Yeah.
So who got the seeds, you know?
So the weather's taken a turn for the better since our last episode. We are now in the summertime. And I also just want to take a moment to, who knows?
So letting everybody know that he's doing stuff with his toes right now, and I don't condone it.
Waking up the laptop with my toes.
I don't condone it, but what are you going to
do? Clean feet. Who knows where this podcast would have been if we just kept doing it and we didn't fall off the wayside.
Who knows where it would have been if we, actually did stuff with it.
We did.
We kind of just put it out there. And, it caught on somehow.
And I don't want to do anything else.
But I'm saying, who knows?
I don't want to do anything.
Go down the who knows route.
Everyone's like, you gotta do. Yeah. I don't want to. I'm just gonna put it out there in the universe, and if it's good enough, it'll find its way. I'm not gonna pay fucking Instagram promotions. Yeah. I'm not gonna fucking Facebook promotions. The most I'll do is Google SEO, which is getting your search optimized. So if anybody searched anything with Juice Boys or anything like Juice with that, we'd pop up pretty high.
Pretty high, pretty good.
Google. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
That's it.
Okay.
Consistency.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta take a break.
Nope.
Even though 6 days in, but
not this.
No, not this. Not anything really besides regular life stuff.
Are we going to start off from the beginning? Is this going to be Juice Boys podcast number 1?
No. If anything, this would be
What number is this? I have no idea.
This would be 8?
I don't know.
7 or 8?
I don't know.
But this could be season 2 for all I know. I don't know. It's things that we think about and we'll talk about, but now that the summer's here,
and we're in Montgomery, Alabama.
And we are
right now.
And there is a pool out there. There's a pool outside. It's not a community pool, so I don't got to worry about poop or pee.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows that.
If you're wondering, that's why we're in bathing suits.
Yes.
I will be in a bathing suit every episode.
Okay. I'm not. But what I was gonna say is, now that we're getting to the summer months, I wanted to, whatever kids nowadays, right?
Yeah.
They will never get the full experience of the the late 90s, early 2000s, like pool toys, summer toys. They'll never get the experience like that we got to experience, getting a super soaker to the eyeball till you bleed.
Till you bleed.
I've seen it firsthand.
Yeah.
He got scared because I said, "You're bleeding."
Yeah.
My brother beat me up because I told him that he was bleeding.
All right, I don't even see any more of those like water guns for the pool that like you fill it up with
the
water.
one that's like a noodle, but it's not?
Yeah, and you give it a push, and like they could also be used as a fucking baseball bat.
Yeah, you could kill somebody with those things.
Hit
That's the
'em
thing
over the
about
head
early
with that.
2000 toys. Like, you could kill somebody with these toys.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like it's an app. You want to
Yeah.
go swimming? I got this app that you could play when you're swimming.
Yeah, there's like a criteria for early 2000s toys, like
Action.
extreme action.
Fucking fun for kids.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna go extreme action,
Okay.
extreme danger, and edible.
Which is, you know what that means? It all rounds into fun for kids.
Fun for kids.
What's an extremely actional edible thing? Summer toys from 2000s. But you don't see kids fucking swirling that noodle around to the mouth and then blowing chunks into other people's faces.
Actually, I was at a party this past weekend.
With little kids?
No. But I'm still a little kid.
At heart.
With some friends, and there was noodles in the pool, and
they were shooting them.
Friend was using the noodle. I went over there and I said, "You're doing this all wrong." Put some water in there, blew out the other end, which was facing the other way of the pool. Shot someone right in the face, and I said, "It's only right."
It's the summer, babe.
It's the summer, babe. Get
But
that hair wet.
Like all these, like even a tube. Like, you know, like, I'm never gonna go to someone little. Like, I'm never gonna go to my friend's house and my little brother's in the pool. He wouldn't just be sitting there like this.
The tubes used to be made for durability.
Durability
now
and
all I
old
see
people.
is flamingo tubes, pizza tubes, ice cream tubes,
taco tubes,
dog
tubes,
unicorn tubes.
A lot of tubes, but that's because people go to like the beach with their tubes, and like a lot of people, especially over here, they got the boaties.
I would not go to the fucking beach with a tube.
People go to like
it's a recipe. That's a recipe for disaster. And if I don't have rum ham, then
yeah, people go to the bay, like on their boat, and they'll go to like Float Fest.
Yeah, if you're trying to get eaten by sharks.
Yeah, they're only Makos, like 10-pounders.
Would you rather get eaten by sharks or get eaten by Shaq? And I'm not saying a shack. I'm saying Shaq.
Depends.
You know what I mean? Like
am I dead? Am I dead and he's eating me, or am I alive?
No, you're alive and you're trying to escape Shaq eating.
A shark, because the shark will just chomp me once. Shaq will get like
you don't know what Shaq will do.
His mouth isn't fitting around my bicep.
I think Shaq would squeeze you to death and then eat you.
I'd rather just be eaten by a shark. One bite. Everyone knows the rules. Like the shark knows. Everyone knows the rules. It's one bite.
I don't know, dude.
And I honestly think I have a better chance. I have a better chance. I have a better chance fighting off a shark than Shaquille O'Neal.
True, but
and he's a cop, so like, what am I really gonna do at the end of the day?
He's a sheriff. Let's just say
deputy.
that you're not fighting either of them off. Here's the problem with the shark now.
Okay.
It's not one bite. That shark's gonna bite your legs off. You're gonna go into extreme shock, and then like the rest of them and his boys are gonna come through, and they're gonna rip you. You get ripped apart. You don't just get eaten.
No, it depends. It depends the situation. Am I floating in the water? And
you're floating and you're getting chomped.
If I know that, hey, I'm here just to die, like I'm getting eaten by a shark, and there's no fighting it, I'm putting my head down first in the water. You'll see a tube with just feet in the air, just be like me, like this upside down. I'm either drowning or he's eating my face.
Oh God!
And I'm going out, dude. I'm not losing my legs and just being like, just dealing with it. Probably shit my pants.
Yeah.
Like Shaq, like I'm not dealing with that at all. I gotta sit there and watch him eat me and hear him breathe.
Wait, what are you talking about? Him?
Shaq. Like if you said there's no fighting it.
No, not Shaquille O'Neal. I said a Shaq.
You said not a Shaq. You said like Shaq. That's what you said,
No,
like Shaq.
No, a Shaq. A goddamn Shaq.
A shark.
Shaq.
So you asked me if a shark or a Shaq. It's the same thing.
Wait, isn't Shaq a shark?
No, what? I'm confused, bro.
Shaquille. That's right. Juice Boys podcast.
No, I knew I was right the whole time. He just wanted.
You know, Shaq has his own grill like a George Foreman. It's called a Shack.
He has everything. It's called the Shack.
My girlfriend has one, and it's actually pretty spectacular.
Better than George?
Yep. And it just says Shack. Easy to clean too.
And that's why we don't use tubes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because Shaq probably, maybe I'll get a Shaq tube.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just him holding me.
Mm-hmm.
But back to the 2000 toys, okay? And like being a little kid. Like nowadays, you go to someone's backyard and they have fenced-in pools. The fuck is that shit?
Yeah,
It's like a law now. You got a fence in your fucking life.
I don't know why you're trying to nerf your kids from drowning. If the kid's dumb enough to jump in the pool and drown, then that's just the evolution.
If your kid's dumb enough to jump in the pool and not figure it out,
evolution.
Don't jump in. Just go down the steps and then crawl back up the steps. Everyone knows.
You're just preventing Darwinism, survival of the fittest.
Literally, you know what they say. Abortions.
That brings us back to Roe v. D. Wade.
That's what we do in this. Everything means something, you know?
Yeah. Live from Montgomery, Alabama. Everyone here, the reason why we really moved here is because everyone here is in support of Roe v. D. Wade. We are not in support of the Roe v. D. Wade decision.
I have no say. So whatever he says is on him.
No, I'm saying I don't support the Roe v. D. Wade decision.
Oh, yeah,
I think that women should be able to kill their kids.
Yeah.
What?
You can figure it out.
No, I just did.
Hey man, you do what you got to do. That's my rule.
I think we're all in agreement here.
Yeah, man. Do what you want.
I'm tired of everything being a sensitive topic.
Everything's sensitive, too sensitive.
These days. When are we gonna come out of the phase that we've been in for the past 2 years? Well, everything's just sensitive right now.
Talking about sensitivity.
What's your controller?
R. Kelly got 30 years today.
Today he got the 30 years.
Took 30 years, but you know what they say.
Get some buttons.
Okay.
R.
You know
Kelly,
what they say.
30 years.
Don't marry a 16-year-old.
I didn't do it.
Or at 12.
Is that how
I
he said?
heard.
I didn't do it.
Yeah,
I
pretty
didn't
much.
touch the girls, but I did. I'm gonna pee on you.
He did.
Pee on
He
you.
did, though.
You know, Chappelle called it.
Chappelle is a caller. He's a shot caller. It's like him and The Simpsons.
Chappelle made the joke about R. Kelly pissing on kids before it was even a thing.
Well, I think maybe there was rumors going around. He's like, that would be a funny joke to make a video about it.
It's a slippery slope for R. Kelly's because it started off with first, pissing on people.
Yeah.
And then it got into,
well, that's when he slipped.
Seducing little girls.
Well, I think he was doing that before, though.
But now when you backtrack, you realize, oh, he was just pissing on kids.
Yeah.
He was never pissing on people.
Well, he married a little girl.
What?
He married a girl.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That singer girl that he signed was like 15 years old, and he got married to her.
Where? Where?
Let me look this up.
Out of the States?
Who knows, dude?
Has to have been. You can't marry a 15-year-old girl in the States, right? I think unless the parents are cool with it.
Yeah, 15-year-old bride, R. Kelly. R. Kelly's secret marriage to a 15-year-old Aaliyah, the singer Aaliyah.
I wonder,
Yeah. In an illegal ceremony in 94 when she was 15 and he was 27 years old, bro.
I guess,
I'm gonna delete this off my history, too.
I wonder who was, the pastor who did that wedding and if he was jealous.
Honestly, it was probably him. The pastor's not jealous. If it was a boy that he was marrying, it would be like...
No, but it probably is the pastor.
Well, he probably... I mean, I can go online right now and get you married if I wanted to. Take a class. Marry whoever you want, or whatever they're fucking called. Daston. That's French for... You know?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Pool toys.
What I'm saying is
France.
that pastors, the people of God, what's another name for pastors?
Priest.
Priest love little boys and girls.
It's a known fact.
So
that's why I have bigger questions.
Probably like,
I have bigger questions.
Bastard.
Is the Pope
that should be
picked
me.
because he likes them the most? So he's like, well, you're the best. Like, you like them the most, so we'll make you the highest.
Yeah, like, what's the criteria for being the Pope? Loving God.
How long can you go without getting caught?
How long can you go without getting caught?
And are you Italian?
And are you Italian?
And whose rule is that? That like that the head of God is like the Vatican.
I don't know.
Which is its own state, by the way.
I don't know.
So that's its own state.
I don't know, man.
So, you want to talk about, you want to kill all of them? You go in there with COVID. All those old motherfuckers going down.
No, they have God on their side.
Yeah.
You ever been there?
To the Vatican?
Have we?
Yeah.
I don't recall.
Because you don't remember anything. I feel like you do, but you just choose not to, so you could say you've never been.
Nope. I literally don't remember it.
Yeah, we were there. All of us.
I was 8 years old, and I don't remember dick.
Well, there's nothing... Honestly, like, the Vatican's, like...
Want to tell you what I remember from that trip?
What?
Ready? Small plane ride where we got off of the tarmac. Plane had little controllers to play games.
It did.
Me and you pillow fighting in the hotel.
It did.
Top of the Eiffel Tower.
That happened.
Massive hot dog.
That happened. Hot air balloon?
Disco ball in the bathroom in Rome.
In the hostel, that happened.
Hot air balloon.
That happened.
He's
switching toes, everybody. I don't like it.
Dinner with wine when I was skipping and the lady sneezed.
Oh, and Dad was hammered?
I was hammered.
Everyone was hammered.
At 8, maybe that's why I don't remember.
At 8?
At 8. And I was skipping, and remember that lady sneezed, and we started hysterical laughing because it was like a weird sneeze.
It was very weird. It sounded like a dog sneeze.
It was like,
yeah, it was bad.
It wasn't like that at all.
It was close.
Yeah.
It was like a sneeze, cough, fart. It was a snore, fart. I don't know. It was funny though. So you kind of remember almost the whole trip.
And eating at that place in the wilderness.
What about the boat?
Where Mom ate the cow heart.
That wasn't in the wilderness.
Where was that? I felt like we were at like an Anthony Bourdain like walks into the wilderness like old lady shack.
Well, the shack was an old lady shack, but it wasn't in the wilderness. It was like in a town. It wasn't really.
I felt like we were in like the weeds.
No, we were in Naples.
Yeah,
it's the weeds. It's pretty much the Jersey of Italy. No, I don't know, but
I think I want to live there. I've been like watching some movies lately and stuff.
You want to move to Italy?
And I'm just, I feel like I'm not gonna live in the States forever.
Well, the whole point is to make enough money where you can have it both ways.
Yeah, but like I want to spend most of my time somewhere else.
It would be like I'd probably come here for the summers, and then in the winters I'd just go to like South Italy or Greece.
You need like dual citizenship.
Well, yeah, you have to be there for 6 years.
What if I just
or no? Is it months? I don't know how it is.
Or you could just marry someone from there. I think.
Yeah, but I don't know if it works the same in the States, where it's like if you go to another state, you move. It's like 6 months you have before you could switch your license. But citizenship, it might be like 6 years.
Oh, citizenship is
And you got to take the test too.
You got to take the test. What fucking test do I got to take? They go, what kind of spaghetti is this?
No, it would be like the history, like holidays about Italy, the history. Everything would be in Italian for sure. Like people come here and they have to take a test. Like what
kind of cheeseburgers is this?
Yeah, like what's the 4th of July? How many states were on the original flag? It's weird question.
What does the 4th of July go?
Independence.
From who?
America.
Independence from America?
Yeah, because we're all independent people.
No, independent from. We became independent from.
From
Who did we gain our independence from?
From the British.
Yeah.
I know that.
Say it with your chest.
I was trying to say because we fought ourselves.
No, that was the Civil War.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, they're all descendants from those people. You know what I'm saying?
No. It's
Whatever.
Totally different thing. What are you talking about?
I'm just pretending to. I feel like Theo Von right now. I don't know. I'm just speaking.
Oh man.
Favorite type of marijuana is cocaine. All right, but yeah, you know, and fucking Jose Enrique has to like take a whole test on like America whenever they cross the border and shit. To get a citizenship.
See.
How many states are in the United States? See. 50s.
How you say 50 in Espanol?
It's the big number, little numbers.
See.
I don't know, dude. Schools probably should teach us different things than they do, but they don't. You know?
Yeah. The history books need to be changed.
I feel like we don't really need to learn about this much history. Nothing changes anything.
You know what's funny?
There's certain things we should know about, like things that we celebrate and reasons why. But like, what the fuck do I care about the Revolutionary War? No offense to the Revolutionary War.
No. That shit's important.
Or not the Revolutionary War. That was a bad. But there's certain things that they could cut out, and like, economics should be a bigger class than it is. They should be teaching people how to write checks in like Grand Avenue, like middle school. Trying to give me a high five.
Can I say something?
Say what you gotta say. Say with your chest.
So, the reason why the public education system is the way it is today, and we've been consistently learning the same things for years, is because you look this up. This is true. You can look this up. Unclassified document evidence. It's bad Alex Jones impression. The Rockefeller family. Okay. Whatever his name is, something J.D. Rockefeller, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They ruled the world back then.
So what am I looking up?
In the early 1900s. So he structured the education system to make so it's like you go to high school, you get a basic education, and you learn how to become a worker, not an entrepreneur, not to be a self-made person, but how to work for somebody else.
1924.
What about that?
That's when his educational structure came in.
Say that again to the people.
1924.
What happened? J.D. Rockefeller?
I'm reading it. He put 129 million in an investment into the education system and provided major funding to all the schools around the country to help influence and shape how school systems are run.
Yeah, it's way darker than it sounds right there.
Oh yeah, everything's darker than it sounds.
So they got rid of everything that's bad.
Think about church.
Don't teach about the white man being terrible.
Yeah.
Get rid of all the Christopher Columbus is a hero.
Oh, I should call that.
All these things.
Italians take that serious, and he's not Italian.
Columbus?
Yeah.
Is he Spanish?
I'm almost 90,000% sure. I'm gonna double check for all my Italian fuckers out there, but I don't think so. He probably is though. I'm probably just a fucking asshole. It's Christopher Columbus.
God, I'm so comfortable. I've never been more comfortable in my life. I figured it was a good time to do sponsors. We got sponsorships since we've been gone. First sponsorship, Montgomery Ice. Since we're down here in Montgomery, Alabama, we got Montgomery Ices.
Okay, I see.
They're lemon ices, really delicious, good for the hot days here in Montgomery, Alabama.
He's Italian, but his whole ship, 84 Spaniards from Spain.
Okay, so he's Italian.
But still, all he did was pretty much did the same thing the church did, but bigger.
He basically came to America and sneezed.
And raped and killed everybody.
Yes.
And like.
But here's the thing.
Well, think about Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna defend him, and I'm gonna defend everybody.
Do it.
Except for the slave owners.
Yeah, well, George Washington.
Everybody back then,
mm-hmm.
the further you go back in time, and even like recently, but you keep going back in time, people just get more savage and savage and savage.
Very savage.
Genghis Khan.
Well, things were different back then, though. People can't be savage like that anymore.
Exactly.
Because we'll all die.
No, but it's because we're more civilized now. Like we have more structured societies now.
No, I wouldn't even say that.
People are dying of diseases. There's no raping and pillaging because everybody has access to food.
I wouldn't say that's the reason.
Why haven't we become less savage?
Why we became less savage?
Yes.
Because technology is so far advanced. If people were savage, like if Hitler tried to pull that shit now, nuke down, boom, that's it. Like he's done. Like that's it. Germany's done. Japan touched us once. We're like two nukes done.
I think it's beyond also technology of war. I think like technology of communication. So like nobody knew exactly what Genghis Khan was doing, how many people he was killing. Same thing with Hitler. It took a while to find out what he was doing to the Jews.
But also you have to
races.
Realize too, like you go all the way back then, and like if you look at all the wars, like between World War I and World War II, those wars were completely fought differently. World War I, like gas was out, mustard gas was the biggest thing out there, and like like those were the big boys. People dropping gas and like shit like that.
No air warfare.
Yeah,
it was like they had blimps.
Yeah, it was
the blimps didn't even have guns on them.
Blimps and like mortars, and then World War II was planes and like artillery
and insane blimps.
And
what's with them and the blimps, yo?
It's a German thing.
Why'd they love blimps?
Because you could fit a lot on it.
Blimps are insane.
Yeah.
They move so slow.
Yeah, I mean they do. Probably I don't know how slow those ones move, but I don't like them. Whatever.
You know that classic video of like the blimp burning? It crashes and burns. Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
And the guy's like, oh, the horror! Oh!
Yeah, that's the Zeppelin. That was the thing that was at Roosevelt Field Mall, like the old Zeppelin one. That was supposed to be like that.
Oh shit!
It was huge and it burned next to this town. But yeah, yeah.
Very informational, very good.
War, man. Shit's crazy. Now it's like we say that now and it's like, what the fuck's going on in the Ukraine? We know what's going on, but we don't.
Yeah, a war broke out.
There's still war going on, but like it's not cool enough to be on the news anymore. Like, isn't that crazy? That's
crazy. Yeah. We all just kind of don't care anymore.
Like no one. I can go outside right now and probably ask 20 people. All 20 of them will have. If I was like, what's going on in the Ukraine like right now? Like, are they losing? Like, is Russia taking it? Like, is that Russia? Like, no one would be like, oh, I don't know.
Look,
the Knicks made a terrible deal. Like, that's all they'll tell me.
There's a war going on outside. No one is safe.
There's a world going on. What?
I was singing the lyrics.
Oh, you know what? You know who doesn't deserve to sing the lyrics?
I don't know. I thought you were gonna fart.
Because I'm sitting like this. Because I'm upset. I have a lot of agita right now.
Yeah.
The Knicks. I know this is we were talking about war, and if I had to go to war with somebody, it would be the owner of the Knicks.
Can we start with the Yankees? Can we start with the good news?
No, because I don't want to. I want to end it on good news.
Okay, all right.
You know, and it's time to get into the hold on. The Juice Boys Sports.
That was so dry.
It was so dry. It was so dry. I just thought of that right now.
No, that's it. That's it though. Now
like
the Juice Boys Sports.
It just sounded like we sports. The original. I'm the black guy. Will. He's the best.
Wait, what?
There's a guy on Wii Sports, and there's a black dude. I don't know if his name is Will or Mike.
Oh, I think it is Will.
Matt. Yeah, and he's the best character ever made in any video game all the time.
He's actually insane.
He's a goatee.
Yeah. Bald.
Oh yeah, of course. It's a weak ferret.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. On this day and age of sports, the Knicks are still making terrible ideas happen all the time.
You know what? And I barely even keep track of it. All I see is Knicks Knicks trading picks, opening up the salary cap for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I'm not saying everyone in the NBA is better than me. So I'm going to leave it at that. Everyone in high school is better than me.
Everybody in middle school is better than him.
Everyone probably who plays at St. Barnabas for the Tommy Brodsky basketball game is better. Look at that shot.
Anybody who has 2 arms is better than him.
No, that's not true because I have legs. But but I can push people. I play defense, but it's like $110 million. $110 million.
$110 million for Jalen Boner.
Like if they didn't make it far in the playoffs, like what? Because Luka dropped the triple-double 40-point every night. But it's fine. It is what it is.
I just like.
At first, I was cool with the deals. Like I was like, word, like they're making cap space. Like they're gonna go for someone big. Like we have people to put someone big around now.
Maybe they still are.
We just that whole space that we opened, we just cut that in like.
Why are we giving him so much money?
Why do we give everyone so much money?
No,
Look about how much money we gave.
Is he asking for that much money, or we're just giving it to him?
We're pretty much buying him out away from the Mavericks.
Why?
I don't know. Why did we give Tim Hardaway Jr. $90 million?
What are our other options?
Anyone that's a free agent. Bradley Beal can get 110. Bradley Beal can get 200 million.
He didn't want to play for the Knicks. He re-signed with Washington.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He did not accept the qualifying offer. He's a free agent right now. Him and James Harden are free agents right now.
I don't want Harden.
I don't want Harden either. He could suck my ass. But Bradley Beal, I would take. He's a beast. He's a dog.
Get rid of Julius Randle.
Yes.
Beal and Kyrie.
Yeah, but Kyrie's going to stay with the Nets. I feel like he's going to stay with the Nets, ball out. Like they're going to go crazy.
Win the chip?
They might win the chip, and then they're going to dip.
I think
Kyrie's going to go to L.A.
Nah.
That's what I'm telling you. This is what I'm feeling right now in my gut. This is what I'm feeling right now in my gut.
No.
I'm telling you. I've made a couple of decisions in my life that have happened. He's going to go to L.A. They're going to trade. Russ is going to dip. He's going to have another terrible season. After the season, like the new season's over. After they win
next summer.
Yes.
Summer 23.
So when he's an actual free agent, because it's only a 1-year option.
Yeah.
Free agent. KD's going to be like, I don't want to be here unless we get someone. And he's not going to want to play with Russ. He's going to be out. Or.
But that's his third new team.
KD?
Yeah. Does it matter?
This is Kyrie's third team he's on right now.
Yeah. Same thing. Keep going.
But, I mean, like, there's very little things I would do. I would have honestly, what I would have tried to do if I was the Knicks, and I don't know if they did or not, I would have took all those picks and all that shit that we were trading, and I would have took Julius Randle and probably one more person, and I would have shipped them to Portland for Damian Lillard. Because that's all they have.
Portland wouldn't have done it.
We don't know.
We do know. Portland, I think, only wanted Barrett and like something else and some picks, and we can't give Barrett.
No. But luckily this summer, both New York baseball teams are smacking.
I wanted to say one more thing about the Knicks before we move on to that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that I feel like something's going to happen. There's some kind of energy in the sports air, especially in New York.
The New York air right now is crazy in sports.
We're talking all this Jalen Brunson talk. I feel like the Knicks got something up their sleeve. That's all I'm going to say.
But what I'm going to add to that is
New York Yankees baseball
is back, baby.
Did it ever leave?
Yeah, it did for a while.
What, 2014?
No. We won 2009 was our last championship. There was like 2013 to 2016. We didn't make the playoffs.
Really?
There was like 3 or 4 years we didn't make the playoffs. Yeah.
Ooh.
So Like Jeter's last season, we didn't make the playoffs.
Wow.
But
we're fucking insane.
Yeah, now we're almost at 60 wins, and it's not even July yet.
We don't even have to talk about like how insane they are and everything on the detail because everybody knows.
Yeah, it's so everywhere.
How insane we are.
The best. Still haven't even lost 20 games.
Let's talk about something different. What is the future now going forward for the Yankees?
Joey Gallo, this is his last season if he finishes this season.
It's not what I meant.
But I'm just letting everybody know.
What I meant was, let's put yourself in a year-to-year perspective.
As a whole team?
So, like, let's say a lot of people are calling this Yanks team the 98 team. Comparing it to the 98 Yanks.
Well, they won like 3 in a row that time.
Do you think we're heading towards something like that?
It depends on our off seasons.
Okay.
Pitching can always be better.
Okay.
And yeah, that's why I was saying, like, don't be surprised. Like, that's what we need. Like, don't be surprised if you don't see Joey Gallo here at the end of the season. I'm just gonna say that.
We love Gallo.
We love Gallo, but the baseball heads don't see someone batting 175 with 9 home runs and 11 RBIs.
Let's go deeper into Gallo for a second. What happened our last time out?
Yeah, we go to games.
So our last time we went to the Yankee game, we sat right field porch, short porch. Great fucking seats.
Beautiful seats.
Anywhere
cheap.
In that stadium. Great seats. $65 a head. Beautiful fucking seats. Beautiful day. A little sweaty.
That's the thing though. In Yankee Stadium, you'll spend less on the tickets than you will on the stuff inside. You get 3 beers and that's your ticket.
Yeah. It's true.
But on to the next one. As you go.
So Gallo's playing right field. And we're with our boy playmaker Jay.
On the beat.
And before I notice, Jay tells us, he goes, yo, watch Gallo. He's always stretching. He's always doing like neck rolls and like going down, touching his toes.
After every pitch,
in between pitches, back rolls. Like, no exaggeration, the entire game, every single moment, nonstop.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
Stretching. So, our whole section was showing Gallo some love, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Joey Gallo gets mad love. Maybe from the 6th inning on, the whole rest of the game was, Gallo, we love you. Literally. Joey Gallo.
Nonstop.
Joey Gallo.
Even Aaron Judge was like
yeah. So Judge was in center.
Yeah.
And he walks over to Joey Gallo and he's like, "Yo, man, you're getting some love."
Yeah, it was crazy.
Basically what he said. And Gallo
was crazy.
Like, I know. But I was standing up and I was waiting for it to get I was waiting for it to get a little quiet so Gallo can definitely hear me. And I was screaming, "Stretch it out, Gallo!"
And he looks. You could tell he looks.
He knew.
Does a quick one of these.
He knew. And I was giving him shit for all the stretching. I'm like, why is this guy? I couldn't unsee it. I couldn't unsee this guy fucking stretching.
He even does it before he bats, too. It's like a weird thing.
Yeah, if he goes to the plate, he bends down, puts the bat down, stretches back, and then strikes out. But we love him.
We do.
And he's been a stellar fielder.
Well, yeah, he's a Golden Glove.
At least. But what I was going to get at is I kind of feel bad, Joey, if you're listening. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Turns out Joey Gallo has a face twitch.
A bad one.
So he doesn't want to do the face twitch. So he stretches out his body and twitches elsewhere. To
kind of flexes the twitch. It's a twitch flex.
Twitch flex. So he doesn't have to.
I don't even know what it looks like.
So he doesn't have to, do a face twitch. And I feel bad. So Joe, if you're listening, I want to apologize.
But still, stretch it out, baby.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he's not doing good. Just maybe it's hitting him a little different.
Maybe you just let it go.
Yeah, man. Maybe do some shrooms and you'll forget about it.
Yeah. Ooh.
You know what I mean?
He seems like a straight edge guy.
Nah, he probably drinks like Miller Lights. He's from Texas. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Even the Mets. I'm not a Mets fan, but I'm a New York guy. The Mets are ripping.
The Mets
They're
are
not the
ripping.
Yankees.
They're not the Yankees.
They're
not Obama.
I will say this. I give them first place until July 26th.
The Mets?
Yeah, I think they will lose out of first place.
Who will take first?
I don't know yet.
Who's
the Braves?
Who's in the division? The Braves.
Braves.
Hey Siri. Who's in the New York Mets division?
Yeah, it's gonna be the Braves, I think. See, they're already almost out, dude.
Who's in their division?
The Braves, Phillies, Marlins, and Nationals. I can only see the Braves or maybe the Phillies, but the Braves 3.5 games out.
Yeah, I'll be the Braves. Who we kidding?
Braves are nuts. But the Mets are doing good, you know.
Yeah, the Mets are nice.
I know West is going crazy between the California teams.
But listen, Met fans,
you're not a Yankee fan.
If you want to put on some pinstripes, we'll look the other way.
Yeah, it's like we have a 13-game lead.
It's fine.
And you know what? I will not look the other way, you fucking assholes. Okay? I will not. I'll be stretching out my pinstripes all over your face, dog. Don't come over here. Don't go from Queens to Bronx thinking you know the streets. Okay? This isn't Queens. It's the Bronx Bombers, baby.
We're from Long Island.
But I'm saying baseball-wise, I'm from the Bronx.
But currently we're in Montgomery, Alabama.
Yeah.
Rooting for the Yankees.
Yeah, it's the only people here. Rooting for the Yankees. There's a lot of people here that aren't against. What's supposed to say? Roe. That aren't against
Roe D. Wade.
Yeah. The Rover D. Wade. So on that sacrilege tip.
What?
I want to know where they can find you, Juice. Because we have finished Juice Boys Sports. So where can they find you, Juice?
Yeah, man. I hope you enjoy this new episode.
It's just a summertime, gal.
Summertime.
We're back.
We're getting back into it. Feeling looser than ever.
It's easier than ever now. Kind of just letting it ride.
Yeah. All my shit's the same. You can find me on Instagram at Deljuice.
Spell it for them.
DELJUCE.
It's different.
Yeah, it's different now. Twitter at Deljuice. Same thing.
Yeah.
Juicebeats.com.
Mm-hmm.
Deljuice on BeatStars.
Yeah.
YouTube at Deljuice. And Juice Boys Podcast.
Nice. You can find me on the side of your milk carton at your local convenience store.
Because he's lost.
Yeah. They don't know I'm in Montgomery.
I love it here. I think I'm going to stay.
I'm not. It is sticky as shit.
You can go without
And you thought the bugs were big in New York. I don't know if they're bugs or bums, but I don't like either of them.
I'll tell you a few things they don't like here. They don't like Title IX, and they don't like Roe v. D. Wade.
Title IX?
Title IX is what allows girls to play with boys in sports, like in gym class.
Hey,
gym class used to be separate.
Really?
Yep.
Title IX? That's a weird... Okay, what's Title VIII?
Because it's an amendment.
What's Title VIII?
It's not an amendment. I have no idea.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not an amendment.
It's like a Bill of Rights.
It's in the bills.
It's in the bills.
All I know is that it's definitely not an amendment. Imagine that. Number 9 was like...
That's what this whole ESPN segment is about.
Girls can play with guys in the gym. At your local elementary school.
I don't know. I don't know why they didn't allow it in the first place.
There's a lot of things I don't understand why they wouldn't allow in the first place. Like everything that you hear about in history, and you're like, this is stupid.
Where can they find you?
They can find me on the inside of every cigarette carton you buy. I have teamed up with Marlboro Red and Marlboro Lights, N25s, N24s, whatever you want, shorts or regulars. Card comes out, you could find me. It will have all my information. It would be Nico Daze, NIKO_DAZE on Instagram, Twitter, even Facebook, because I'm old enough to still have fun on that, and TikTok too. I'm putting videos out on TikTok and just dancing, doing the weather. But yeah, Marlboro Reds, I'm in there.
Darker Days,
take me to a place. Album out is Darker Days with the website NicoDays.com, where you could literally find everything we do besides the podcast, because that will be on a different thing. But I'm part of it. NicoDays.com, where we do things.
All right, let me just get off to turn this off. Good night, everybody.